Welcome to the desert of the real.
Hold on, fellas. I want to bring in my brother, Mr. Holipsism. He has his hand up. He's had his hand up for a minute. I'm going to bring him in.
Okay.
What's up, my brother? Peace, Holip.
Peace, everybody.
Oh, what's up? Hey, what's up, man?
What are your thoughts on this whole situation going on at Penn State, this whole sick situation?
Yeah, welcome to America. I mean, let's see. You got a winning situation, people making money, and in the process,
not the money.
Like Jason said, they're telling the kids just walk it off, walk that abuse off.
We'll pay you. Just keep quiet.
Yeah,
It'll heal.
And then of course, and then the thing about it is, do you think anybody is going to be stripped of their records or any of their accomplishments during sports? No, not at all. That's only reserved for Michael Vick. That's only reserved for Plaxico Burress.
Reggie
That's only
Bush.
reserved. Whenever they want to lay the law down, it always is laying the law down on us.
Yep. Right. Yes, sir.
Well, so same as nothing unusual. Same old thing.
You see the judge is his. He got the judge in the pocket.
And what's going to be the repercussions for that?
She should be disbarred.
Exactly.
Nothing. She's a judge.
Judges get disbarred, but what's going to be? You have a conflict of interest of that magnitude, and you're just allowed to get away with that?
She should have accused herself. How does she give a psychopathic pedophile bail?
And who gives a damn if that's your friend?
Well, I'm on charity, Man, why? Like I said, two different legal systems. Different legal systems. For sure, you better believe it. So true. Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm still pissed to this day for, not only Vic, but especially Plaxico.
Well, Plaxico...
Because had Plaxico been the fucking, what's the dude, the quarterback for the Giants?
Oh,
Manning? Manning wouldn't have seen a jail.
Well, Eli Manning would have had a lapse in judgment, but Plaxico was a thug.
A lapse in judgment, they would have said, well, let's get some counseling, blah, 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 blah.
Well, I love it. Plaxico got fucked over twice. He got fucked over by his own stupidity, and he hired one of the most expensive lawyers in the country who worked out a deal with the DA, and Plaxico was about to pay a fine and get off until Bloomberg called down to the district attorney's office and told them to prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law.
And that's why I can't stand Bloomberg's ass.
Bloomberg is a piece of shit.
This guy is he's sitting up there holding the fucking Super Bowl trophy up over his head.
Yeah.
Based on the fact that Plaxico won it. And then he's going to prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law?
Right. They'll send him up north.
He would have never done that to Manning.
Nope. You got that right. You got that right. So true, man.
So fuck him, man, Bloomberg. Bitch-ass nigga.
Oh, man.
And I hope that the Jets win the Super Bowl, and I hope that Plaxico is the one who wins the winning touchdown again. So he's going to have to face him one more time.
I just hope Plaxico...
And if I was him, if I was Plaxico, I'd have a fucking YouTube moment with that nigga.
I would slap Bloomberg. I would just reach across, give him an open hand slap.
I'd slap the shit out of him. Now print that in Bloomberg magazine, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. heard around the world.
Oh, man.
So let me ask you, Holip, what do you think should happen to the person who saw what was going on and did nothing? He ran like a bitch to his father.
He should also go to jail, but I can't see a charge they could bring against him. He should just.
He didn't stop a crime. He witnessed it. He bounced.
He should lose his job. That's what should happen.
Well, let me tell you something. We already know. I had said that everybody.
And you should see the dude. He like 6'3", 2 and change.
Yeah.
That's like what
everybody
you running for.
Hey, size don't have nothing to do with it. These people, most of these guys got the mind of a child.
Oh, like I said, maybe I think Sandusky took his ass too.
He could have.
The way he reacted.
He could have.
Oh shit. Let me get up out of here.
You never know.
Hold it. Did you hear the clip? Did you hear the clip earlier?
Yeah, I agree.
That I played with the rapist.
I agree with Jason. What the hell kind of lawyer do you have that would have your ass in front of a fucking microphone? What are you copping a plea for? What are you talking people ears off for when you're in a case involving child molestation? Your best bet is to keep your ass mouth shut and don't say nothing.
And let your lawyer talk for you.
And everything he said dug the hole even deeper.
Yeah. Now they can use that shit against you, you dumbass.
That dude is a creepy, nutty psycho.
But then again, you know what though? Don't be surprised because I remember when I remember the Rodney King trial.
Okay.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah.
Because I remember before, like, we used to say, even though we knew this system was racist, we said, well, damn, they got videotape on the nigga, man.
You would think that would make a difference, wouldn't you?
And then when we found out they let the dude off, we was like, what?
See, for years, white people said, well, black people always constantly riot. White people invented rioting. First off.
Yeah, and they do it all the time.
We riot for injustice. Not that it's right to be out there in the street burning stuff, but we did it because of injustice. These dudes were rioting to protect the coach that knew about a pedophile.
Right.
On his staff.
White people riot because they hockey team lost. Look at Canada.
They so amped up about this 84-year-old man keeping his job. Fuck Paterno.
And I won't get into Europe and they soccer riots. My God.
Yeah. But like you said, it's one set of rules for them, one set of rules for us.
Yeah. And I never, for the record, I never liked Penn State. I never liked Joe Pa. Joe Pa could kick rocks. Any Penn State fans listening, fuck y'all. Fuck him.
Well, whatever. You know? Matter of fact,
and I hope y'all burn in hell.
And think about it. Defend your program.
I did invite
them.
They fronted.
Yeah, because they know they would have got their ass blasted.
The crazy part about it is, like, the football and all that shit would even come into the equation when you're talking about this stuff.
Yes.
Like, why are they even concerned about this dude being fired as a football? Who gives a fuck?
Right.
It's because of the record and because of the money he's brought in, man. Since he's been coaching since we were all kids.
That record.
Yeah. Say this was Lovie Smith or Mike Tomlin, they would have set them on fire. They riding for Joe.
Notice, Cyclonus. Remember we were talking about Jim Caldwell. He's currently coaching the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
They want to reach out to him because they think he's going to get fired by the Colts after the end of this year because they had a bad season.
For the rest of his life.
And they want him to come coach that school.
He should avoid Penn State like the plague. Don't go nowhere near that school. Nowhere.
Brother Matt.
Yeah.
Brother Matt, we talked about this yesterday, and I was so adamant about, like, they better not have him or any other
or
coach
Tony
that's
Dungy.
a brother be anywhere near
because they mentioned Tony Dungy.
No way.
I know Tony Dungy is sitting there, coach, where?
Let me tell you something. If he even considered that, I will personally go to Penn State with a bat and hit him over the head.
Yeah, Penn State is
somewhere down the line. Somewhere down the line, even though he wasn't in the town, they would blame him.
Yeah.
They must have a hell of a thing. Once somebody knows something like that, it's time to say, "Yo, son, you fucking out of here."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before that shit even went public, once you find out that that's what's going on, that dude's gone.
He's gone.
Fuck protection. The fact that you protected this dude, that makes you just as fucking guilty as he is.
For sure. And why do you think that he wanted to hire a defense attorney immediately after?
Yeah, Joe Paterno went and hired a defense attorney right after he was fired. A top defense attorney from Washington, D.C.
If he knew, and by all indications is showing that he did, that dude is just as guilty as fucking with them kids as that dude who did it.
For sure.
Well, everybody. It
because if he found out, had any disciplinary action been set, like even if nobody knew that he was a pedophile, but they got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? On some other shit. But for you to know that this dude is doing that, and then you protect his ass, there's no excuse for that. None. And they need to fuck him up as much as possible. If they got to take his little fucking football record away, take that fucking record away. He needs to feel some type of pain. Because it's obvious this dude is going to get it. Well, it should be obvious that he's going to get it, I should say.
Yeah, once again.
Should Penn State get the death penalty, which in football means you have no bowl games, you have no TV rights, which means no TV money.
Under circumstances like this, I would say yes. And the reason why I would say yes is because of this dude being protected by Penn State.
How long?
I don't know. I don't really know, but I know that they need to suffer something because this action wasn't a deal where this was going on and this dude was mad sneaky and nobody knew about it. The motherfuckers knew.
Obvious.
Yeah, because he was crazy. He wasn't even disguising it.
Yeah, they knew what was going on, and then they protected the action
just
so they could protect him.
Check it out. After he resigned as being a coach, he would still go back to the campus with little kids.
Yeah, he was still part of the team.
You know what? What really ticked me off is just that point which you just brought up, Max. First of all, you're going back to the facility with the children, and nobody saw this shit.
They saw.
Nobody realized it. Nobody thought that was a little strange.
You know what it's like, son? It's like in certain families where you have an uncle or something that you know is a pedophile, and everybody knows it, but nobody. It's like that pink elephant in the room. Nobody does anything about it.
Nobody does anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have kids getting touched and molested, and then they just brush that under the rug. See,
and that's another thing that really pissed me off because I'm like, wait a minute. Just like you said, the guy retired. Why is he coming back to the facility, children, bringing a kid after kid, and molesting them and taking advantage of them? And yet nobody sees this shit. We're talking about a guy that was a defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
If they see you, they know you're there. It's not like you just like sneak on and sneak off. Somebody saw your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck
and he indicted himself. Yeah. He indicted himself with that Bob Costas interview.
For sure.
You snapping kids with wet towels. You hug them.
Exactly.
I love being around
kids. Inadvertently touched his leg or some shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's done. He should be done, but he's white. In America, it's great to be white.
Oh, yeah, he
sure is.
I can give you one example when one of the guys, I think it was Reagan's son. He has a right-wing talk show, and he threatened a guy on the air, mentioned him by name. By name. His ass should be in jail.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If it was me, you, any of us do that shit on the air, we going to jail.
Well, didn't Starr get arrested?
But it's great to be white.
Well,
because all he had to do was just say, hey, it was a momentary slip, no harm, no foul.
Sandusky had multiple lapses in judgment. That's it. For the simple
let's just take it outside of that. Let's look at the financial industry. Motherfuckers like Bernie Madoff and all these dudes could steal money and then negotiate about how much they're going to keep at the trial.
Wow.
You know I'm keeping $300 million, right?
That's why I say if you're going to commit a crime, commit the big-ass crime. Don't do no little petty-ass shit.
Well, these dudes
Bernie didn't do nothing petty.
Well, Bernie had
went for the big
$56 billion. $6 billion.
I mean, it's crazy. When white folks do crimes, as a matter of fact, if you look at his financial situation, white folks do crime, nobody talks about going to jail. They just say, well, that was wrong, it was morally wrong, and da-da-da. Why don't we start using that defense if we get arrested?
You better have money when you do it.
Well, you know what happened a long time ago. Let's just let bygones be bygones. You think that's going to work for us?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Black people don't consolidate their power, and black people, all the money they make, they give it away. They give it right back to the people that hate them.
All I have to say is, my man said, I shouldn't have showered with those kids. I enjoy young people. I love to be around them, but I'm no pedophile.
He makes Michael Jackson.
I know you enjoy young people.
He makes Michael Jackson interview with Ed Gordon look normal.
Yeah, exactly.
He's worse than that.
I mean, when he said that, gentlemen, I immediately, I just got the creeps. You know, I immediately got the creeps because I'm like, well, what? I'm like, oh man, this is. Ugh.
My question is,
see his lawyer sitting up there giving thumbs up, like, good job.
Yeah.
Lawyers are arch pieces of shit. They don't care.
Well, no, he was on the telephone and his lawyer was sitting next to Costa.
Right.
So he didn't have anybody to guide him, and he had no teleprompter in front of him to read,
Listen, he should have never been on the phone to begin with. Keep your mouth shut.
My question is to the parents: Why is this guy still alive? Somebody should have killed him years ago. What the hell were you people doing?